All evening, men have been streaming into Kiev's Independence Square, carrying sandbags full of snow to build up the fortifications. Rather than allowing the freezing weather to dampen their protest, they're using it to their advantage. And thousands were on the square again tonight to show their support for the pro-Europe rebellion.
The European Union, it's not just geography, it's rules. It's that if I'm working hard, I can have some futures.
The barricades are being built by protesters fighting to keep alive their dream of joining the European Union, struggling against being sucked further into Russia's sphere of influence. Earlier, protesters used freezing water to hose down riot police trying to reclaim Kiev's city hall, but the real battle happened overnight. Hundreds of officers had tried to storm the protest camp, which has closed Kiev's main street and shut it down. For hours, a sea of police pushed against an unmovable wall of demonstrators, but couldn't break through without using violence, something they'd clearly been ordered not to do. The European Union Foreign Policy Chief, Catherine Ashton, who was in Kiev, condemned the police action and welcomed their retreat.
I've seen that there's been withdrawal today, and I really do hope that is an indication that the government realises it does need to move to dialogue.
Tonight, the president who triggered the crisis by pulling out of the agreement with Europe said he was ready to talk to the opposition and made this promise.
I assure you that the government will act in the framework of the law and will never use force against peaceful rallies.
On the square, they just want the president to resign. They don't speak for all of Ukraine, but they are determined and are proving formidable opponents. Daniel Sandford, BBC News, Kiev.